Welcome everyone. Today we have 10 new glitches in Super Mario Maker 2. Today we answer the age-old question, does a moon kill a sun? We go over a lot of new Game Genie tech, like a sideways launcher. We go over a lot of really cool things today, so make sure you stick around for the whole thing. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this one. Without further ado, let's dive in. So this time, young Toad is going to jump up and get stuck right in this spot because this thwomp is going to slam on the on-off switches, making these blue blocks solid, which is going to trap young Toad in this top row of blue blocks. After that, this cannon is going to shoot out a shell and hit the on-off switch, allowing young Toad to get free. And when that happens, all I have to do is hold up, and Toad will go into this pipe and go to the subworld. Do a little bit of a duck jump. Hold up. Goes right in the pipe. Young Toad finds his way into the situation. Boom Boom falls. And then he attacks you from the left? What the heck happened there? Okay, it's surprisingly simple. All that really happens is Boom Boom actually does die, and there's another Boom Boom up here that gets thrown off screen using a conveyor belt. So if I go up here and start the scene, you're going to notice Boom Boom gets hit up there and then falls off screen. And then he falls all the way down to the bottom here where you are and tries to attack you. So it looks like this is one Boom Boom, but no, it's actually two. This is a funny little troll though. So first Boom Boom dies, second Boom Boom comes from off screen to attack you. You may already know this, but if I jump over here and there's twisters underneath the ground like this, I can't actually stand on the ground. It just hovers me like this. I'm stuck in this mode until I jump out of this twister. But in this situation over here on the right with this spring and the one way, I can actually stand. Help. I can actually stand here, which is pretty interesting because it should pop me back up, but it doesn't. And another cool thing about this too is I cannot duck. There's no ducking available here, and I can't spin jump because when you go into a twister in a spin mode, it takes you out of that. So I can't spin jump. It's only a normal jump, and I get stuck to this spring. What we have here is the simplest version of hyperspeed that I've ever seen. There's nothing hidden here. There's the frozen coin, these cannons attach to the frozen coin, and it's on top of this POW. Conveyor belt pushes it over to this note block and stops you on this block apparently. We need this Podoboo to unleash this frozen coin right here. I'm just going to stand Toad right here on the top of this cannon and start the scene. And you're going to see us fly north, upwards, very, very quickly. Super, super simple version of hyperspeed. So I'm going to show you the scene right here just so you can see that this pipe is actually active. There's an arrow in it that shows that we can actually go into it. When I jump over and up to this little spot here, you'll see that I cannot actually enter this pipe. So I have to duck and I have to jump really fast in order to get underneath this pipe. But right now, even though I'm holding up, nothing happens, which is strange because we've done situations where we were this close to a pipe that we could go into before. But no, you cannot go into this pipe right here. How would you actually get through this? Well, you would need a POW of sorts to lower things down so you could actually enter it and move on with your life. Here we have a sunny day in Super Mario World. The only issue here is that we have an angry sun. But it's desert's theme, so that's pretty normal. Let's walk forward. Ooh, look, a moon has appeared too. Now we have a sun and a moon. How is that possible? And follow-up question, does the moon kill the sun? You'd be surprised to find out, yup, it kills him. Now how do we accomplish that? With the magic of a black hole, we can make this happen. So in order to put a sun and a moon on the same scene, first we need a black hole. Here is the Hammer Bro black hole. I'm going to place a sun like this and then delete it. Now I'm going to create a moon. Like so. Place the moon into the black hole and now undo until you have both. Now we have a sun and the moon is still chilling in the black hole. Take the moon out of the black hole, delete it if you don't need it anymore. And now you'll see we have a moon and a sun in the same scene. Pretty cool, right? So when you start the scene, they are both active. Haha. Here we start young Toad off in a castle theme. So down there you see that there's a note block getting bounced up, which doesn't really seem too crazy because, well, there must not be anything in it if it's getting hit like that, and nothing's coming out of it, right? So looks like we're safe to proceed, right? Wrong! So apparently using this setup right here, the spike ball is going to continuously hit this note block, and the muncher is only going to come out of the note block when it is fully on screen. When it is one block off screen, you'll be able to see the note block, but it won't actually be able to spawn anything. So it looks safe, but it really is not. Now we are going to create sideways launchers. We're going to have to GGT-ify two different things. So draw two tracks, place a launcher down on one, and place an enemy down on another. Like that. We're going to multi-select both and delete them. Now we draw two tracks inside of the black hole. Undo 3 times. And what happens is these two come back. These are two GGT tracks. So I'm just going to pull them out of the black holes and place them over here. Like so. Now I grab a pipe and draw it sideways like this. Going to take the Galoomba, the tomato, and put it into the pipe, and take this and put it where the Galoomba was. And you'll see the sideways cannon goes into the pipe. That's not exactly done yet. I'm going to copy this one right here, and then I'm going to copy the top one. When I copy the top one, the sideways launcher is going to appear in the top rail, which it won't do anything if it's on this rail, but if I undraw the rail like this, now we have a sideways launcher. So we can go ahead and delete all of this and mess around with this sideways launcher. When you start the scene, it's just going to pop upright and place down. So not much really happens, not too much happens here with this sideways launcher. However, what it can do is it can hide a checkpoint pretty damn well. So let's say we put a checkpoint right about here. We can't grab that checkpoint. That seems normal. What if we drag the checkpoint over to the right a little bit? Now we have an inaccessible checkpoint that's pretty well hidden because the cannon is in the right spot for it. Now we're going to go over the process of doing 50% of the GGT, the Game Genie tech, without a black hole. So to safely do this, we're going to go ahead and load up a new course and throw it into a 2D style. So we have a 2D style. We're going to grab a claw, delete it, grab another claw, put it on a different tile. Now, grab a hammer bro, put it in there, make him big, start, stop the screen, and now we undo until we get that first claw back. Once we have the first claw back, you'll notice that there's something in this claw, but it's invisible. So, I'm going to place a pipe and take that invisible whatever and place it over into the pipe. You'll see that it's actually the original Sledge Bro, like that. And now whatever I put into this claw is going to get placed into the pipe. So to do something different, we could do Bowser, or we can do like a 10 coin, because Bowser won't spawn from a pipe, but a 10 coin will. So we take this 10 coin and put it over top of the claw, and we see that the 10 coin goes into the pipe, which is not normal. We don't need these claws anymore. We can draw some ground so that this thing is not naked because we are not barbarians. And when we start the scene, you see that the 10 coin is going to spawn from this pipe. Only one will spawn, but still, it's pretty cool. And not normal. Now we're going to go over how to dispense 2 items out of a pipe, 2 different things out of a pipe in 3D World. This is going to involve a black hole and GGT, the Game Genie tech. It doesn't matter where you start, you can go over to Super Mario 3D World. Now I'm going to go back to a 2D world. So Super Mario World. Draw a track, place a claw down, place a hammer bro in the claw, undo this track right here, grow this hammer bro, start, stop, and now we undo until we get back to 3D World. And doing so brings that hammer bro, the Sledge Bro black hole, back into 3D World. And then you can go ahead and copy him 50 times to have your black hole. This is probably the fastest way to create a black hole in 3D World. because you don't have to use co-op mode at all. Now that we have our black hole, can draw some ground just to make things a little bit more pretty. Now we're going to make two different things come out of a pipe using the GGT, the Game Genie tech. Place a pipe, copy him over here, place a coin into this pipe and delete it. Take this pipe and copy him over onto the black hole. Undo twice. Multi-grab this black hole and pull him out of there. Now we can drag this pipe out of here. I'm going to place a crate and take this coin and put it into the crate. Grab a Goomba, place it into the pipe, and start and stop. Now we're going to copy this Goomba into this pipe in the bottom left like that. You see that he gets glitched out a little bit. We can start and stop. Now I'm going to place another item into this pipe. And this is the pipe that's going to dispense two different things. So when I start the screen, you're going to see a Goomba and a POW come out of that pipe at the same time. Which is pretty neat.